Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Let's Play of Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling. This is a incredibly underrated game that not enough people know about or played, and I'd love to spread this amazing game and give it some publicity that it rightfully deserves. So let's start a new quest. My name, of course, is Jackie. And let's begin. Ah, the land of Bugaria. A peaceful, prosperous place where many adventurous bugs gather. Although it wasn't always that way. Lured by the promise of riches and lush fields, a young queen visited these lands many moons ago. Together with her daughters and fellow ant servants, she established Bugaria's modest first settlement. Her people were happy, the ant kingdom flourished, and yet the queen's dream had still not been fulfilled. For she had heard of an ancient people who safeguarded a treasure of unbelievable power. It was none other than the everlasting sapling, a plant which would grant unending youth and strength to any who ate even one of its leaves. She searched and searched and searched. Alas, she never found it. She entrusted her dream to the princess before falling into a hard-earned sleep. Determined to succeed where her mother did not, the new queen rallied the people together under her cause. Opening the doors of the kingdom to bugs of all shapes and kinds, she attracted ambitious and skilled adventurers. Her decree was loud and clear. Find me the everlasting sapling, and you shall know wealth like no other bug ever has. With this, the Explorers Association was founded, with its many members searching across the kingdom for clues and treasures. Even though to this day the sapling has not been found, but every bug dreams of one day claiming it for themselves. Or at least, those were the stories I was told in my land. Despite many unfortunate incidents, tales of your people helped me keep my adventuring spirit alive. Rest assured, Kabu, they are not mere legends, but real history. This Explorers Association and all the explorers who risk their wings for glory are proof of that. Then, Sir Maki, would you consider my earlier offer? Kabu, I respect your passion, but I take missions of the highest danger. An unproven warrior is not fit to accompany my team. Unproven? Maki, I've bested many hardships in the north. Or so you say. Your knowledge of our culture and your passion for exploring are as true as my blade's edge, Kabu. But I would ask you not to press the issue. This is not the place to cause a scene. What? Care to say that again? As I said, we cannot allow children to explore, much less snake-mouthed den. I'm not a kid! So much for that. Would you accompany me, Kabu? It is my duty to investigate. Well, if you insist. If it wasn't already clear, this game is heavily inspired by Paper Mario and its sequel, The Thousand-Year Door. Beetle, B, lower your voices. What is the matter? This guy's calling me a kid. Says I can't explore. Shouting isn't going to change the rules, you child. Shut it. It's not about age, it's about skill. I'm V. That is how the name is pronounced. I thought it was Vi for the longest time. It is officially pronounced V. I cannot promise I won't screw it up somehow. I'm V, the best explorer the Hive has ever seen. I'm not just some random bee. An explorer bee? Yeah, got a problem? Saying bees can't explore? Expected honey and paint? I didn't say that, but... Silence, please. This guild of ours has no place for petty squabbles. Look, I can't just give a permit to some bee, much less without a partner. Teams should be a duo of explorers, you know? I'm worth like 4 bees, okay? Hey, V. What do you want? Why don't we join forces? We both wish for a permit, yet lack a companion. What, do I look that desperate? I don't even know you. I have a promise that I must keep, and for that I must explore. How bad could it be? Well, it can't be worse than having to stay put. Deal. Wait, you two are just crazy. You don't last a second at Snake Mouth. I'll prove you wrong. No. You are both, most likely, mere novices, ruled by your strong emotions. I have no doubt that if you left today, you would return inside a bag. Sir Mackie, although you outrank me in spades, you shouldn't underestimate me. I went through quite a bit to get here. Yeah, bugs like you that look down on others are really annoying. Very well. I shall test your resolve. Test us, huh? Who named you king of this joint? The Ant Queen herself, for she has knighted me as her royal blade. I accept your challenge. V, get ready. Watch your own horn. I was born ready. V, our opponent is no amateur. Would you like to review some combat tips? Why not? Hit me up. Maybe I'll even learn something. Listen then, we can both perform one action per round, be it attacking, using an item, etc. We can power up our attacks by performing commands unique to each move. Watch this. If I hold down long enough, I can power up my Horn Strike. Holding a button? Lame. Look at this. If I press A at the right time, I can power up my Beamerang. See? We're doing great! Don't let your guard down, V. After our turn ends, the enemy's next. I know, and if I press A at the right time... Pressing A a bit before an enemy hits you reduces damage received. With perfect timing, you'll reduce even more damage. Ow! What the heck? You trying to kill us or something? If you can't handle that much usage, surrender. Go home and guard honey with your silly toy. Toy? Ugh, now I'm mad. We should pay him back tenfold. It's time to use a skill. They're just like attacks, but you select them from the yellow flower. Skills require us to use our TP, teamwork points, though. So watch out for how many we have left. We should patch your wounds too. Use items from the blue flower. Toggle between commands using left or right. So as I mentioned before, this is obviously based off of the classic 2D Paper Mario games. Or I guess it would be 3D Paper Mario, whatever. Pre-Sticker Star games. You have 3 options to start off with. You have attack, which differs between party member. Skills, which is basically your like special attack. And you have items, which can be used to heal enemies, or heal party members. What am I talking about? Kabu is more focused on defense, which is why one of his special moves is Taunt, which guarantees that the enemy targeted... Damn it, I really need to start focusing. Taunt guarantees that the enemy targeted will attack you, Kabu. V's Tornado Toss tosses the boomerang in a circular motion. Multi-hit move that targets a single enemy. Wow. That was That... I can't believe that was actually a thing I did. That was terrible. Alright. There we go. Now I'm getting the hang of it. Such skill with the blade. You pass. What? You performed well enough. I could feel your desire to see the world through your attacks. I am no one to keep you from your explorer permit. Edel, you may grant it to them. I get no say in this, huh? Maki is the Queen's blade. Here, you can have it. And we got the explorer permit. I did it! Snakemouth Den is going to be mine. All the riches, all the glory. Snakemouth Den. It lies to the west of the association. A simple path, although filled with danger. There is much treasure to be found, but its jaws have claimed many. Maki! Seriously, brother, how long are you going to keep me waiting? My apologies, Kina. V, Kabu, I must be going now. As you can see, duty calls me. May you succeed in your mission. What a weird bunch. He ended up causing quite the scene himself. That fighting prowess. How many years must he have trained? So, I'm V, I guess. From the hive near the big tree. Oh, I'm Kabu. I moved in just 1 moon ago from the north. Cool. Indeed. So Maki said Snakemouth was to the west, right? We should get moving? Right, yeah, let's go right away. Don't fall behind, okay? Hey, wait, you two. Something wrong? You know what the goal of the Snakemouth expedition is, right? Not really. What? You'd go there without knowing anything? It's like asking to perish. Shush, Edel, just say it. Your goal is to find an ancient artifact that is fabled to be inside Snakemouth Den. Many tried, but no one ever found it. Most never came back. I don't know what the Queen wants with that, but she is very determined to find it. We will find it. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm on the case after all. This is what worries me. Chapter 1. A dysfunctional trio. Change the party leader by pressing X. I did not see with that last one. You can also walk with down the D-pad, I think is what it was. So, this guy up here, he wants something from us. Phew. Finally done. Sometimes work just doesn't stop coming. Okay, who are you again? Excuse ya, I'm Artis, and I keep this place running. Oh? Thank you for all your hard work. Yeah, thanks. So you two faced Maki, eh? Bet you found it a tad too easy. You know it! Heh. I see you lot like a challenge. One sec, I have this one thing. Please take it. You got the hard mode medal. This is our introduction to medals, which are effectively the badges of Paper Mario games. And hard mode is an interesting one. These artifacts help you by giving different effects. To equip medals, go into the pause menu by pressing plus and select medals and stats. Once there, you can equip medals to different party members using left or right to switch who you are equipping to. Medals cost MP to equip. Be sure to check how many you have left. What is this, a medal? Let's say it should make things more interesting for you. The higher the risk, the higher the reward, as they say. If you defeat any powerful enemies while wearing it, come see me, alright? I won't say no to free stuff. You got a deal. Thank you for entrusting us with it. Take care, Artis. Safe exploring, folks. Remember to check in every now and then. So, hard mode is an optional badge that boosts enemy strength but gives you more EXP and rewards. It's an incredibly interesting take on a hard mode, and I would probably compare it to something like Expert Mode from Terraria, if anyone's ever played that game. The list of effects are: enemies have more health, attack, and occasionally increased defense. Enemy attacks which hit multiple times will have an increased number of hits, just like some attacks have attacks like V's Tornado Toss, where it would normally hit multiple times, but I sucked at it, so it didn't hit a lot of times. Some enemies have new attacks. For every time a status is inflicted on an enemy, the enemy gains an increased resistance to said effect. If the enemy gets a first strike, something that I haven't gone over yet, every enemy will attack instead of only the first one. Kabu's basic attack will only flip an enemy if the action command is successful. And again, we haven't gone over flipping enemies yet, but we will eventually. However, experience from battles is increased by 15%, more currency is earned from battles. If an enemy can drop an item, the item has an increased chance of dropping upon defeat, and the most important one, there are a ton of medals that are awarded for free upon the defeat of certain bosses, but only if you're playing on hard mode. If you're not playing on hard mode, these medals will have to be purchased from a shop owner. If you're playing on hard mode, however, you can come to Artis once you have a break in the story and talk to him, and he will give you the medal for free. I will not be playing on hard mode, as I'm not that good at this game, as you could tell by that opening. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and next time, we're going to make our way to Snake Mouth Den. Thank you all for watching. Take care.